Alright guys, in this video I'm going to show you how we can set up Express application. So very first thing that we would require is we would require node.js. So make sure you have node.js installed on your machine. You can verify if node.js is installed on your machine by opening a terminal. So once you open a terminal and type node -v, it should output the node version. In case you see not found or something like this, so you need to install the node, and you can install the node from its official website, which you can find here, or you can just google it for that. And from this I would recommend select the even number because that is having long-term support. Alright, so once we have node installed, what we need to do is we need to create directory on our computer. Okay, so I have already one directory created, that is express hands-on. So once you have that directory created, you need to do npm init to initialize a new project. So once you do npm init, it will ask for a couple of questions. So first is the package name, so it will be defaulting to the express hands-on, so I will just press enter. Then is the version, so I will again press enter because I will be using the default version, and for rest of the things I will keep pressing the enter button until we get the prompt back again. So it will finally check whether all the configuration that you selected are okay or not. You just need to press yes for that, and it will create a packet.json file for us, as you can see over here. Okay, so whatever the things that we selected or we typed, same content is present in the packet.json file. So next thing what we need to do is we need to install the express package. So we copy this command over here, and it says npm install express save. However, in the latest version you can just omit the save part and it will install into the dependencies section, as we will see here. So as you can see here, a new dependency of express was installed in the dependencies object, and there is package-log.json file that is being created, which will log the version that were installed on your machine. Another thing you will notice here is there is a new folder here that is of node_modules, which will contain all the package that express.js is dependent upon. All right, so next thing what we need to do is, so we will be following this tutorial on expressjs website. We will be creating a hello world application for us. Okay, so very first thing that we will need to do is we will create a new index.js, and in index.js, very first thing what we need to do is we need to import the express. So how you import that? Const express equal to require express. So this is how you can import. I can just maximize this screen so that we get maximum area, screen area here. Okay, once you do that, you need to invoke this function so that it will initialize the app object for us. Const app equal to express, and you invoke the express function that is exported by the express package. So once that is done, we will create a simple route here, app dot get, and this route will be pointing to the root of our application. So you need to provide that in single or double quotes here, and whatever you prefer. And it takes function that is a handler for this. So whenever user point to this particular route, this function will handle how the request should be processed, and this handler will take a request and response as its parameters, and I will be using arrow functions here. So once anybody point to the root and we want to send them a response of hello world. Okay, so once this is done, what we need to do is we need to start our server. So we will say app dot listen, and where we want to listen, so we will be listening on the port 3000, and listen also accepts a callback. So once the server is started, if there is any function that you want to run, you can pass that function in the callback. So I will again use the arrow functions here, and I will say that console.log server started on port, and my port is 3000 here. Okay, so normally it's a best practice to not hardcode the port here and use constant here. So we will follow the best practices here. So we will, instead of specifying the port directly inside the app.listen, we will say app the port is 3000, and we will use this port over here and here as well. Okay, so that the string interpolation works here, we need to, instead of using the single quotes, we will be using the backticks here. Okay, so once that is done, we will save our file and go to our terminal and say node index.js, and this will start the server on port 3000. Now we need to make sure whether the things are working or not. Here everything looks fine, we are not getting any errors. So what we will do is we will go to localhost 3000, and the server should say hello world to us. So as we can see here, server responded us with the hello world. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please smash that like button and subscribe to my channel for further videos.